old scenes here in Bangladesh. The mighty Mongols have won the 2014 Crop World Cup. Who would have thought it? Nobody gave them a chance in hell. But here they are, champions of the world.
4 years on, memories fade. Only victors and champions remain. Holding hands across the globe, linking arms to reach our goal. Sand and through snow, traveling the globe to watch their team go. 4 years on.
Hello and welcome to the Crap World Cup. Today we have Cambodia versus Gambia. This is the first live fixture of the 2018 Crap World Cup. Hello everyone watching live.
Yeah, hello all two people that may be watching live at this moment in time. Hello Piotr. Welcome to the live stream. How are you feeling about this one? Cambodia, Gambia. It's going to be a good tie. Cambodia, one of the more impressive sides in the group stages, and of course they've got that man up front, Neri Skatebano, who we'll see just a few months' time.
Of course, but the Gambia have Mark Bob. He scored 3 this tournament.
Bob scored an absolutely sensational goal to take Gambia from 2-0 down to beat Kosovo in that final group game. So it's an open one, this one.
Yeah, so Cambodia finished the groups on 7 points and Gambia finished the groups on 4 points. Gambia scored 6 goals, conceded 3. Wait, no, Cambodia scored 6 goals and conceded 3, while Gambia scored 4, conceded 4.
Okay.
So we may as well get underway here, I presume.
Michelle.
Philip Manor.
Looks suspiciously like Philip Billing.
So here we are now with the introductions.
Fabulous stadium here in Batu Kawan in I don't know what region we are in Malaysia, but such a vast country, such a different travelling miles. You kind of lose where you are in the nation when you're out here. Of course, similar kit, so like the rest of the tournament, they're going to have to borrow the Danish kits today, unfortunately, for Gambia. And Cambodia get to wear their normal home red strip.
So hearing the national anthems here for the first time live.
Yes, for the first time live. We've waited some time to go live, but finally the time is right to bring you live Crap World Cup coverage.
Of course, this will be available in its entirety on the Crap World Cup YouTube channel for those who didn't catch it live, aka Dino, who is probably asleep.
Yes, it will be, of course. And, well, they will just simply watch it from the start, won't they? So
of course.
They will hear this.
Yes.
So they're watching it already. Anyway, we'll look at the teams once they've shaken hands, which they've done numerous times throughout this tournament.
So a good look there at that black man's knees.
Yeah, finally the rights holders have got the rights to show the competition live.
So Cambodia's team sheet: Adan Chiba, the captain, and San Pian, the netminder. So Cascarapano, prolific up front with El Ara.
Yeah, he's the man we were looking out for, Neri Skatebano. If you're focusing all your attention on him, he's a proper classic number 9 forward. Gets you the goals.
Not much else in that squad really, but
none that have really stood out throughout the tournament.
So Gambia with Ngum as their captain. Joby in net. He's been good this tournament. There's Barrow up front and Mark Bob just behind him in the centre attacking mid role. He's been fantastic this tournament. And the two Mara and Mane, they've been good also. 5 at the back there is what we like to see, these different tactics in the Crap World
We've
Cup.
seen a range of formations throughout the tournament, so the Gambians will get us underway.
We are getting underway with some pace here.
Here we go, live Crap World Cup football, right on your screens. And already harrying people is scanner panel.
And the trainer, I've noticed, is on.
It is, as it always is. Maybe we should make sure that's off before we actually kick off the fixture. It seems to be this controller. It always seems to be the problem, but we will rectify that at half time. Anyway, here's Mane.
Oh, the whip in there.
Tried to find someone, didn't manage.
It was desperate for a head on it, wasn't it? But only found a Cambodian head.
Richter. Younger. Yellow. He'll try and beat his man, but
He fails to do so. So here's Gonzalez, the right back.
move there. Alara.
Elara, he's
Few goals
found
himself.
Manjado. Manjado with the cutback
Oh,
and the
my word, it's a goal.
fantastic finish
Well, that
there.
came out of nowhere. 10th minute, and we have an opener from Cambodia.
That was a great little counter attack. He picked it up at right back and just ran it the whole way through the field. And then look at this fantastic little finish here. He's played clean through.
He just kind of stops, beats his man, and the goalkeeper has no chance, would you say?
Well,
Or is it
defender
post?
should have been doing better really there to not let him get the shot on.
His height has affected him there.
Maybe a little bit there, yes.
There you go. 1-0 to Cambodia. And it's Edson Manjero with the goal. So Cambodia will get it back underway.
So I believe that's his first at the tournament, Manjado there.
Yeah, I believe Alara and Scatapano were the only men to score for Cambodia throughout the tournament. I might be missing one out there.
Well, they've only scored 4.
They've had so many goals in the tournament.
Oh, no.
It's an effort.
Yeah.
Nearly fell to somebody.
Sanpian with a good little throw there. That was nice. So Manjido. Oh, he's skipping past men like they're just children in the playground.
Yes. Well, there's
Oh,
something here to deal with.
offside there. I'm sure the referee's...
No, the referee. Yeah, the referee's
has.
eventually given offside there. Took him a while to decide. So here we are, back underway. Ooh, nearly gave it straight to a Cambodian footballer there.
This is Jallo now. Gives it to Jangni, who loses it but picks it back up after the deflection there. Mark Bob there plays through Jallo nicely.
That was a nice little ball through the legs of the Cambodian.
The cross in there. Oh, well, I don't know what happened, but
Yeah.
the keeper had to really stretch for that
The
one.
keeper was all at sea there.
So Sanpian
There's a
there.
corner.
It is a corner, yes. He pushed it just wide of the post, I believe.
He might have just been dipping in that one.
Yeah.
It's a dangerous one.
It was dangerous indeed.
Flashes it in.
Near post.
Oh, and another dangerous
Just
one.
bounced off his head there. Didn't really have any accuracy to the header. Let's have a look at this again here. So the corner whips in. Yeah, he just kind of
Just off
pops it
the
up.
top of his head. And
He knows he should have done
far
better
away.
there. He's apologising there. He knows how big that was. So Cambodia 1-0 up now and have possession. What are they going to do with it? See this game out?
They've still got plenty of time to get back into it. To the Gambians, I don't think they've made an awful start. They just can't defend.
So here's Marizano. He crosses that one in. Well, he was trying a speculative volley there, but it was just nicked off his feet by the defender. So here's Jagni, or Janya, depending on your pronunciation there.
It'll be interesting to see what the Gambians think the pronunciation of that one is. Getting his foot in there.
Yes, that was a nice
Scrappy
deal.
football match, this one.
So Barrow, he's the last man here. He's got past his man.
He hasn't beaten his man.
Oh, he's beaten his man there, but he's passed it to Mare, who shoots, and it's saved at the near post.
Oh
Oh!
my word! It's
Well,
the bar.
that was from
The
some angle, that,
was
yes.
ridiculous. And, well, he made a good save there initially, and then
That was incredible, really, from the angle he was at
it
there.
would have been some goal from that angle.
Would have been, yes, but it's still 1-0 here.
Barrow, so close. It's been an interesting start to this football match. The first 33 minutes we've seen. Both sides having their equal share of football, I would say. Manor.
One back strongly there by Manor.
He dug in well, sorry. Younger.
Well, they're playing it like a fiddle now, this football game. They're desperate for a goal and a fantastic block there.
Just trying to cut it across simply. Maybe Nine Barrow thinks he maybe should have lifted it over there.
Yeah, he's had two
Here's the strike again.
chances from the near post. That was unbelievable.
Off the post, I thought it hit the bar, but
No, clearly off the near
clearly
post.
off the post there. That's a good save.
Header. He's got a free header again.
Oh, and again. Another great chance for Barrow.
He really needs to be finishing these chances he's getting now.
He does. It was a fine cross in.
Yes.
A couple of inches either way, that would have been a goal.
This isn't the group stages or the qualifications. This is where it matters now.
This
If you
is
don't
the
win,
real deal. The round of 16 here.
if you don't bury those chances, you will be going home. And his manager, I'm sure, will have a word with him at half time.
Nice little bit of football there.
Playing it, passing it beautifully now. Are they going to take any unnecessary risks? I don't think so. I think that's why they're just well
dealt with.
Yes, it was well dealt with, and now they've got a little bit of a counter attack on here.
Chance here.
So it's Jallo. He's got so much pace down the wing there. No one can get close to him.
Jallo.
The whip in there. What an awful
The
whip.
awful end ball is really costing it for the Gambians.
That was a good little block there to take the sting off it, and the keeper collects it
again.
well.
So, well, this half has been interesting. I think Gambia can feel aggrieved that they're going into the break down.
Here's Neri.
2-0 down.
Neri Scarapano. We know what he can do with the ball at his feet. He's curled one. Oh, just over the bar, and that brings us to half time.
Yes, we will rectify the trainer position and we'll look at these highlights right now.
Yeah, we'll have a quick look at the highlights here. Manjado there, the only goal scorer.
After 10 minutes, he opened the scoring. Here we go now. This is the goal, I believe. Manjado skips inside and hits one. Top bins. And Job just thinks to his defenders, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Knocked out to the back post and only just tipped wide there from the goalkeeper. Good
Athletic,
save,
yeah.
Very good save, actually, when you look back at it there.
The header there that was just off the top of his bunts.
It was.
And here is that weird
Yeah.
off the near post.
And then it's off. Strikes
I
the
mean,
near
he must be confident to attempt things like that, but he's not. He shouldn't really be, given the amount of chances he's missed today. Got tackled there well.
That was a good tackle, yeah.
And there's the other header at the other near post. So Barrow, will he get a goal in the second half? We'll soon find out.
I would think he would deserve
So
one.
Cambodia versus Gambia. It's 1-0 here to Cambodia. Can Gambia go through at all? We'll soon find out. So James, it's 1-0 here at the half. We'll just have a little word with our viewers.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy that, viewers? It's 50% possession here. It's been a very close game, but
Well, it doesn't feel like it's been a close game for me in terms of the actual chances, but because I think the Gambians have had the better of it. You know, look at 6-2, and
yeah,
that's heavily in favour of Gambia. You know, I'd say Barrow's probably been the main player in the game, but he just hasn't had the luck.
and Gambia have had a lot better passing accuracy as well, and it's just the finishing that they've not had.
It's that finishing, yeah. Well, you can just look at the shot actually difference there: 50% for Cambodia and 33% for
Yeah, not
the
that good.
Gambians. So quite clearly,
Obviously-
that's the thing that's missing.
Only the one shot on target for Cambodia, but only the one shot that counts really. The one that went in the
There's
back of
only
the
one
net.
statistic that matters in this football match, and that's the fact that Cambodia are leading this football game.
Well, I don't know about you, but I think the Gambia have got it in them to maybe equalise, take it to extra time, and there's potential there to win it in 90 minutes.
There is.
So don't start yet, because we've still got some things to talk about. What do you reckon?
I think
Cambodia have looked a bit shaky apart from the goal.
they have, yeah. I think the Gambians have been the better side, to be honest. But I just think Cambodia got the goal that mattered. But, you know, once they're going for it, the open chances, there'll be chances to break, there'll be chances to score for Cambodia in the second half. So we'll see. Anything can happen. in
Yeah.
football.
And
Using all the cliches, but that is because they are relevant.
if you're a betting man, I know you are, Piotr, I would have a couple of pennies on the Gambia. They've been strong in the first half.
The Gambia, of course, yes. That was their official title. Nice little triangles from the Cambodians. So.
Yeah, they're passing it around well now, the Cambodians.
Scatapano string the arms of Joe. Of course, named after a biblical character, Job. Well, his name's spelled
What a
Job.
fantastic ball there that was.
Beautiful ball to Giallo, who of course is Sisto.
Oh, that was an incredible save. That header looked destined for the
That was
goal.
goal bound. That was some save.
That was some play there. That was from the Gambians. Fantastic stuff. Really nice to see here.
Manjado.
3 p.m. here in Malaysia. The sun is blistering.
It's heated.
Oh, that was so close to a second.
Goal. Oh, Adalos. He was right in there.
He's at a loss for words.
We've used that one before.
Yeah.
Oh, he was right in the 6-yard box. And all he had to do was direct his header on target. Oh, my word.
So close. That's 2 headed chances we've had just in the space of 10 minutes at the start of this second half.
It is. Sambu. Sanet.
Oh, there's that ball again.
Breaking ball forward.
Oh, and it's just...
You just can't get the guy who's obviously modelled on Sisto. Anyway, here is Gonzalez.
Just didn't have enough backspin on that one, and he just bounced out of play.
Gonzalez using all his power and pace. Manjado. What a poor ball.
That was a poor pass indeed. Well, they picked it back up, and it blocked there well.
Neri Scatapano there.
Controlled block there. It was...
Will be throwing for Cambodia. It will find Scatapano.
So Cambodia have really tightened up in the second half.
Oh no, they've given the ball away.
They have given the ball away there.
Gonzalez will try and win it back.
Very close there to giving it away, but they have got an attack going still.
Saneth.
So Jallo,
How is he so
fantastic save though.
Goalkeeping.
He's clean through, but that was well closed down there by the netminder.
Chances opened up.
He's been forced out there.
Good defending.
That was solid defending there. It was clean through on goal, and he's now got it in for a throw in. And
he's trying to flick it to one of his teammates there.
Lost the ball there, but Cambodia have got an attack on here. Plenty of men in the box. Well, I say plenty. One.
Oh man, it just wouldn't fall to anyone.
Oh, it's fallen to someone there, and it's hit his own man.
It's hit his own man. That was a foolish decision. It will go for a goal kick, I believe.
I'm sure it will, because he's on the floor in agony there after getting hit in the face.
No, I think it hit the number 10 and then he got up and did something. But
Yurko Sanpian with a fantastic closing down save
he
there.
made 2 cracking saves.
That was a corner.
Apparently. Well,
Referees here, of course, amateurs.
yes, they're all trying to make it in the game.
Good headed clearance there, fantastic stuff. Oh, and he's just...
Win it back.
He's lashed at it. I don't know what he was doing there.
I don't think he was winning the football. I don't know what he thought.
Maybe he saw the goalkeeper off his line, but it was just a bad shot. But we'll never know. Maybe we'll have a word with him after the game, in the post-game interviews.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see the reaction of these footballers to this game. I don't think he'd be that keen on speaking to the media if it doesn't upturn for Gambia in the next 10 minutes or so.
And a good little block there. Solid defending this half.
Solid defending all game, I think. I think neither attacker has really had the better of his defender all through.
Oh, he got kicked in the face there. That must have hurt, but he's a soldier. He's soldiering on.
Fed through, and that was surely a foul.
That is a free kick there, right on the edge of the box. Cambodia.
Could we see a card here? What is the referee going to give?
Oh, it does. Oh, there it is. It's a yellow.
Yellow card. I think that's the right decision.
So Cambodia with a chance to put it beyond belief here. Go through the next round. Gambia running out of time. Only 8 minutes left.
Of course. Fouled. Yeah.
Been an action-packed second half here. Gambia getting desperate now. Giving away needless free kicks there.
And he will line it up.
So is this Neri Scadapano who's going to kick this one?
Manjado.
It's Manjado, quite right, you'll see. Yes, the number 19 there. What's he doing with it?
He just didn't get enough purchase on it.
And that's found its way into the crowd there.
Oh. Yeah. Too ambitious.
High, wide, and not at all handsome. So the Gambia now
Whistling from the crowd.
desperate to take this to extra time here.
They are.
And Barrow has a chance to here. It was called there for a penalty, but the referee just shrugs him off.
He does, instantly. The referee could have been pressurised into calling something there. But no, he kept his hands by his side and, well, he just waved no. Simply.
So only 2 minutes left here. The Gambia desperate. What are they doing with it?
How is he managing to just waltz past people there?
And that is a corner in added time. A corner here for Gambia.
Sampian will have to order his defence about where you get going. Will we see a sensational equaliser?
At the near post, the header, and it's saved by Sampian. That could be it, and they're just going to waste time now.
Sampian waiting for everyone to get out the box.
And he's booted it out for a throw-in.
Just get it away from the goal.
The linesman there had to duck.
That's the key. To send Cambodia to potential tie against Brunei.
Oh, and the back post cross there is a bit of a waste.
It is. Could be knocked in again.
Oh, and that's it. That's full time.
What a key tackle. And we have ended this game in the round of 16. Cambodia 1. Gambia 0.
Well, it was a 1-0 game, which sounds boring when you just say it like that, but...
There was chances all around.
Yeah, it was end-to-end all game.
Football all around. A good tie, that one. I enjoyed it.
The fans have been treated to the first live game there. I mean, it could have been better, but it could have been a lot worse.
Could have been a lot worse. We've seen worse football matches at this tournament. But yeah, Edson Manjado's first half strike in the 10th minute sends Cambodia through to the quarter-finals, where they will potentially meet the winner of the next tie, which is between Brunei and Lithuania, I believe. I will double check that now.
Of course, that game will be coming live as well in only a couple of hours' time.
Oh, it'll have to be very shortly because I have to go.
That is bullshit. It will be in a couple of hours' time.
It will not be in a couple of hours' time. It can be at 4 p.m.
It will be at 5 p.m.
It will not be at 5 p.m. It will be at 4 p.m.
The World Cup does not revolve around your scheduling.
It has revolved around your scheduling for the past...
I think every game has been on time.
Yes. I forgot about my plans that I had, so...
I'm sure they will understand.
They will not.
Maybe they're not good enough friends. So now it is Brunei versus Lithuania.
Yes.
In a couple of hours' time.
It is not in a couple of hours' time. I have to leave in a couple of hours' time.
Well, we'll soon see, won't we? Plenty of chances in this game. The highlight reel is a very long one.
Sorry. Yes, and apart from the arguing that the tie will not be taking place in a couple of hours' time.
That was a fantastic save there.
That was smart goalkeeping. Very good goalkeeping.
And the Gambia really deserved a goal in that game, but the goalkeeping and the defending prevented that, and that's what saw Cambodia through, and they'll be relying on that in the quarterfinals.
They will be, where they will, yeah, as I say, they will potentially meeting the winner of Brunei versus Lithuania.
So Cambodia versus Gambia, 1-0 to Cambodia. So James, you are on camera.
I am just editing the...
So James is just on his phone at the minute.
The ties, of course.
So Barrow, he really had plenty of chances to score.
He did in the first half in particular, and even the second half. Was he the one who was denied by that brilliant save?
Yeah, he hit the post. He was saved. Oh well, just 9 Barrow there. Really couldn't get on the scoring sheet despite all of his efforts. And Matthias Richter, he managed to get himself booked. I mean, it won't matter for anything because the Gambia are going home.
They are out of this tournament. And I would say one of the better sides of going through to the quarterfinals. I'm interested to see, if Brunei get through that round next game. It's going to be an interesting tie between two nations that I believe are Buddhists.
Well,
I might be wrong there.
Well, we don't want to see any yellow cards in that game then.
No, we will see a peaceful football match.
So I think we'll have to say goodbye since this man apparently has better things to do than his own tournament. But unfortunately,
Well, we haven't extensively talked about the games throughout, and we still have 25 minutes until the next match.
all right. Well, we'll have a bit of a conversation. Then.
So, well, how far do you think Cambodia can go in this tournament?
I mean, it's hard to say because as soon as they face Bolivia, you expect
Who's
them to
say
lose.
Bolivia are going to get through that tie, which we have tomorrow, Bolivia-Azerbaijan, because we've seen elements of Azerbaijan that have been positive, and they have Patrick Kanabarov, the top scorer in the tournament.
Yes.
You know, there's a chance for, you know, they might be shell-shocked. Do you remember 6 years? Well, you
No, I don't
were
remember
not
6 years
with
ago.
us 6 years ago, but 6 years ago, well, you were with us, obviously,
was
on
not
this
dead.
planet on Earth. Moldova shocked the Bolivians in the quarter-final, beating them 2-0. Just, you know, Marcelo Martins, the man who's been so prolific in this tournament so far, just couldn't find the target in that quarter-final and ended up losing out. And that Moldovan side got all the way to the final. And I feel this Cambodian side, the likes of Neris Garabono up front, okay, he was quiet today, but if you can get a goal from somewhere else and not have to rely on Neris Garabono, that's only a positive thing for this Cambodian side.
Well, you've made your point there very clear. I still think Bolivia are the firm favourites to win every game that they're appearing.
I would agree with that, as they were in that tournament 6 years ago. The point is, there can be shocks in this tournament.
There can be, yes, and there have been with Finland going out so soon.
There's been shocks in the group stages, Finland going out, Latvia crashing out. I mean, Lithuania next are our sole European representative in these knockout rounds, which is so alien in the normal World Cup and a pretty new concept in this World Cup, because the last two editions, I don't think there's only just been one European side. I think there's been multiple that have made it through.
Unfortunately, Lithuania are one of the worst sides to go through as well.
Lithuania just getting through that 3-2 victory over Malawi
Yeah,
in
by
that
the
final
skin of
group
their
game.
teeth.
Yeah, it was a fine goal that took them through, though. And we'll see how they get on against Brunei, because you, again, like Bolivia, you've pointed out Brunei as being a contender.
Yeah, I like Brunei's playing football, the way they
have
pass the ball
goals in
around.
them. Saeed, you know, was it Riley Saeed who's up front?
I don't remember his first name at all.
We will see the names of these players, and we will obviously point out the ones that are going to be key in that football match.
And Guia, of course, I know we've not been talking about them, but 9 points in the
They
group.
look like a good side in the group stage. They look like a good camaraderie. So there's potential there.
So Cambodia, do I think they'll get past? Well, I don't see them getting any further than the semi-finals, even with a bit of luck. I don't see them getting past the quarters, really.
I think Cambodia will get past the quarterfinals if Lithuania win this tie between Brunei and Lithuania.
That's a good point, but yeah, that's as far as I think they'll make it, especially after a performance like this where they only scored the one goal and did look a bit shaky for
They
the rest
looked
of
a
the
bit
game.
like Mauritius did in their tie. They needed a late goal from Daniel Sarah to get them past. Who was it they played? That round of 16 match.
I'm sorry, who?
Mauritius. They only narrowly got past their opponent at an 80.
Mauritius will have been playing Macau.
It was an 87th minute goal from Daniel Sarah that got them past Macau, and I feel Gambia are a better side than Macau.
Well, yeah, that's probably true. Macau really were
Shouldn't
one of
have
the
been
yeah,
there.
they were Finland should have been there, shouldn't they?
Well, Finland
Let's
didn't win
just
that key
say
game against
let's just say
someone.
that now. Well, we've got an audience, a captive audience, that Finland should have been there.
You know, it's just that key mistake in that. Timo Pukki hitting the bar. You look at that final group game, and he gets the ball rolled to him. He comes on goal and he hits the bar straight on.
Yeah.
It could have been a good chance. It could have been a goal, that one. It should have been a goal, shall I say.
As you can see, we're in Malaysia here.
It's a hot and humid country.
It really is. I don't know if you can tell, but there's mosquitoes flying around us right now. I'm getting bitten.
Yeah, I've got several bites on me. You have to have a net on your bed when you go to bed in this nation, such as the density and the risk of more.
The drains that we've come to know and love.
The drains have been. Some days they're terrible. Some days they're alright.
Actually, today they seem to be off perfectly fine.
They seem to be working reasonably well.
Yeah, I mean, we've not had a lot of rain actually. Maybe in the 5 p.m. game. Apologies, 4 p.m. game.
Yes, the 4 p.m. game. I apologise.
It'd be interesting the weather conditions in that rain, because the rain normally doesn't show up until just before 5 p.m. here in Malaysia.
Yeah, I mean, the organisers have done that deliberately to maybe avoid the rain.
Well, they haven't avoided the rain for the other 34 games that have been played at 5 p.m. This chair's falling apart.
To make it seamless with the sort of live scheduling. You have one game in the hour and then you have a game the next hour. It kind of works out nicely for the viewers at home.
I just want to have another look here at this barrel, where he hit the...
Yeah, I think
where he hit
was
the post.
Here you go. Good save. And
So let's see if we can get this...
do a bit of analysis.
Yeah, we'll do a bit of analysis here. So the shot here... Wow, will you please
Sorry.
put the controller down, because you were messing things up.
Right. You had an arrow on there.
Yeah, there we go.
So you see it there.
So there's the effort there, and it's a
Goalkeeper
rasping
does
effort.
well.
Yeah, goalkeeper...
He's pushed it away from goal. He pushes it to the side. He does everything a goalkeeper needs to do there.
Yeah, he's pushed it out of the way of danger.
So he's looking for that defender there. Sorry, I'm trying to point at the screen, but...
Yeah, he obviously
Two.
can't see us.
Number 4. You're looking at number 4 to pull up closer and sort of be square on at that point, yeah.
I mean, we've got the free roam camera here.
He's allowed him to get the better of him there, which is,
So we'll get a good angle
he
here.
shapes up to shoot there.
I mean, look at this angle here.
Angle. I mean, there was only maybe a small pocket of space he could have fitted in there if he could get the curl on it.
And look where the keeper is. He's well, I'm pointing at the screen as well there, but he's miles away from his net. He should be stood at his near post if you want to be saving a shot.
I just think that's his starting position. I think, he
mean,
made a good initial save.
Oh yeah,
pushed it away.
It's just standing up, isn't he? I mean, he could have rushed a bit more. He is stood there, but...
I think he would have been able to dive there and cover his near post if needed to.
Defender was close there to getting just a shin poking it.
Yeah, the defender maybe should have been a bit more alert, along with...
Oh, if that was only a millimetre to the left.
Yeah.
If that, probably.
If that. I mean, that looks a lot closer even then. And then it could have even easily curled into...
Yeah, there's a lot of... Look at the side spin on the ball there. That could have curled in and hit that post and then bounced it. In fact... Oh, it didn't hit that post. But, yeah, fantastic shot there.
That was a key incident of the game. Look at that.
So close. And why not have another look at the goal here? Let's analyse this.
Good bit of football.
So he's clean through there and he cuts back.
Drags the defender away with him. The goalkeeper's bit on... Sorry, the goalkeeper. The defender's bit on that move, and
He has, yeah. And look where the keeper's feet are there. In the air. What's he going to do? He hasn't got time to react when this ball's hit. He doesn't know which way it's going to go. He needs his feet to be on the floor there.
I don't know if he needs to be a tad more forward. I don't know what the goalkeeper can do more.
He could have closed down a bit.
I think it...
But I think he just needs to not jump before the shot's being hit, so he can get that launch as soon as it's hit.
Possibly.
Look at the delay here. The ball's hit, he's still not on the floor. He knows where it's going, but he can't do anything about it. His feet aren't on the floor. So now his feet are on the floor.
Maybe a bit too late, but I think it's...
So he dives for it there.
I think
And I mean, that was a crap dive.
I think it's a height issue. Personally, I think that goalkeeper's a small goalkeeper.
A jump there. Look, he bends his... Look at his left leg here. He gets lower to the ground rather than reaching up and punching that ball away. He's kind of felt towards the ball. And a fantastic effort nonetheless from Manjado there, who's stopped on a dime. But yeah, that is good to see.
Isn't it? Let's see it from this angle. It's a nice little move, and it just flashes in a shot. I just think it's a lack of anticipation from the goalkeeper there.
So there is this save here from Yurko Sanpian. Why not have a look at this? Why not have a look at all of them? This is fantastic. We've not done this yet.
That's a really good save. I think at the time we didn't realise how good of a save that was.
I mean, let's have a look how close this actually got to the...
So it's sailing in.
I mean, that's a weird header to kind of head in, isn't it? Look. I mean, where's that gone? It's come off his shoulder. Well...
It's come off the defender's head. It's come off everyone, I think.
I mean, yeah, that's come off a weird place, but it has gone towards goal, nonetheless.
Is it just dipping in? Is it just dipping wide? I can't really tell.
I think that spin on it is carrying it wide. Yeah, that was definitely going wide. Oh.
It was only just a fingertip on it.
I mean, he didn't need to actually do anything there, but he did get a fingertip on it.
Oh, well, maybe...
But it's better to be safe than sorry, I suppose.
It is.
And it was fantastic athleticism, and it really probably boosted his confidence for the rest of the game.
I think he was the man of the match, Sampian.
Yeah, Sampion had a good game. There's had a loss.
You know, I just want to see that save he makes in the second half.
Is it this one? Yoko Sampion there, yes.
Oh, this is the other one. There was another one before that, but that isn't displayed on the highlights, disappointingly. That was the header that went low when he kept that one out.
Yeah,
this is the one where... This is really good goalkeeping. Fan anticipation.
Yeah, he rushed it. Look at the... I mean, let's have a look here. See if I zoom out a bit here. How do I do that? There we go. So we can see the two guys chasing this ball down here. There's the goalkeeper in the net, and then there's this guy here.
Yeah, he just reads.
He's onside because of this guy here. I don't know what his... What number's that?
I think that's...
Is that number 25? 15. Number 15 there is playing him onside there. So the ball's come through here from... I can't read his name there, but...
17.
Number 17. So the ball's come through. For all the world to see, he's going to get it. He's clearly going to get it, the striker.
Which he does.
And he does get there, but look how quickly the keeper closes down any potential chance he has to shoot.
Closing down the angle. Fine.
Makes his body big. Yeah, there was no way that he was going to score there. He had to do something else, that striker.
And he did.
I mean, look how big the goalkeeper's made himself. He really can't. He's got no chance of scoring there. Look how big that keeper's made himself.
It's exactly... If you're a young goalkeeper watching that,
Yeah.
watch Sampian's performance today. That was everything a goalkeeper needed to be.
Yeah. And this is the free kick that was, quite frankly...
It was poor.
It was awful, wasn't it?
We've seen worse. We've seen well, again, it doesn't get better with viewing, does it?
I mean, we may as well call time on this broadcast here.
We will. It's been a good broadcast. I've enjoyed the tie. Looking forward to more exciting crap World Cup adventures live.
Yeah, so we hope to see you in only 15 minutes for the start of our 4 p.m. broadcast, thanks to this man's busy schedule.
Yes. Sorry about that one.
So we'll see you in only 13 minutes. Hope to see you then, boys.